Happy Sunday, everyone. Einstein's here. Time to talk, Einstein. He had an early lunch. He was just finishing up lunch. And that's why we were a little late. But he's all fed. He'll go back and nibble more later, I'm sure. How is everybody today? Good to see everybody. Einstein has been kind of talkative this morning, off and on, so I don't know what he's gonna do today, but we will just find out. We'll do whatever he wants to do, that's for sure. Einstein, I'll be right back. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, honey. Einstein, what's a dog? Yep, that's right. What's a turkey?
Red buddy buddy.
Red buddy, 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 buddy. What's in your box today? Oh, your key. Thank you, Tango. Tango just sent us a super. All supers go to Parrot Rescue. We support the Wings of Love Bird Haven and the Oasis Sanctuary. And Tango's message is, let me move the camera. Einstein is working. He can't take your call. He's busy all year, especially in fall. But if you leave a message, he'll call you real soon. But don't hold your breath. It might be in June. Clever, Tango. Very clever, as usual. Okay, we're going to have some key music. The spoon is over here on the floor. I'll give that to him in a minute. You want the spoon, Einstein? Let's give him a choice. Key music or spoon music? That's a toy key, you guys. It's not a real, key. It's a toy that goes to a pirate's chest. Whoops, that's a nice concert, Einstein. Keep it up, okay? Everybody's enjoying that. Okay, I'll be right in here. I'll be right back. Okay, my walking back and forth is interrupting him, I think. Okay. I'll be quiet during the concert. There you go. Good. That took a lot of intense concentration, Einstein. Try again. Amy Wood, husband is flying out to Dallas on Wednesday. Can I recommend any restaurants he should try while he's there? Depends on what part of Dallas he's in. Dallas is huge. I could recommend some here in Fort Worth, easier than Dallas. Best thing for him to do is just look on Yelp. Just do a Google search. Because really, it kind of depends on what area Dallas. I wouldn't want to. If he's in like downtown, I could, he could go pretty much everywhere. But if he was like on the west side of Dallas and restaurant was in the north, it would be very inconvenient. Also, the traffic. Some of the traffic in Dallas is just horrendous. So that would, kind of depend. I don't, it depends on where he's staying. And he just needs to Google good restaurants near his location. Sorry, that's not much help. Einstein, I'll get your spoon again. It seems like you want to, I'll give him a chance to talk here in a minute. Here, want any more spoon music? Oh, Red Rooster said Dickey's barbecue. Yeah, Dickey's is good. We have a Dickey's here in Fort Worth. If he wants barbecue, any Dickey's location is really good. Okay, Amy says he will be downtown at the Marriott. Gosh, well, again, I'm just not very familiar with Dallas. I'm thinking. I'm just Yeah, it depends on what kind of food he likes, what he's in the mood for. So, the best, and what he can afford, how much he wants to spend. So, as far as regional cuisine, that barbecue and gosh, what was I trying to barbecue and Mexican food. Can't go wrong with either Mexican or barbecue if it's not a chain. Like don't go to Taco Bell. Good Lord, you can get Taco Bell anywhere. Like here in Fort Worth, I would recommend Joe T. Garcia's. That is a staple here in Fort Worth. It's been around forever. Everybody goes to Joe T. Garcia's. Um, but I don't really know of a Mexican place in Dallas. Oh, regular stalker, thank you so much for the super. And Eva, you too, thank you for the super. PJ, thank you for the stars. I'm getting caught up here. Thank you all so much. The Oasis and the Wings of Love will appreciate it. Bird Love, not Josie Garcia's. It's Joe T. Garcia's. When celebrities come to town, they always go to Joe T. Garcia's. That's how well known it is. Like Billy Bob Thornton is filming The Landman here in Fort Worth a lot, and he's been seen at Joe T. Garcia's. Here in Fort Worth, we just call it Joe T's. We shorten it. We just say, going to Joe T's and going to have some margaritas. Einstein, what do you want? You want your key? Okay. Tell you what, here. Whoa, excuse me. Whoa, okay. He got spooked because I threw that in his drawer, and so he flew up here. Okay, Einstein, that's a good place for you to talk. Let me give him a chance to talk, and if he, and I'll be a little bit more quiet. I'll only cue him, and then we can see what he has to say. Okay, Einstein. What's a dog?
Be quiet. Shh. Be quiet.
Be quiet. Wee. All the way home. Sweet potato. Sweet potato. Wee. It's going to be hard to keep up with him today. Sweet potato. Peekaboo.
Want a carrot?
Oh, Michael, thank you for the super. Michael says, I love Einstein and all the supportive people in the community. Thank you for sharing the love. What a nice message. Thank you, Michael.
Get you some waters.
Get you some waters. Okay.
Get you some corn. What is there? Some money. Hop aboard.
Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. Hop aboard. Hop aboard Love Train.
Go see Jeff.
We just saw Jeff. He's busy.
Bye-bye.
Oh, bye-bye.
Eat more.
Wee. Telephone. What's a turkey? Sweet potato.
Hop aboard. Hop aboard.
Hop aboard.
Hop aboard.
Woo-hoo.
Hop aboard.
Woo-hoo. Sweet potato. Sweet potato.
See you later.
Sweet potato. Bird Love has been checking out Joe T's online. It is good for large groups, but single people, solo people can go there too. They'll accommodate anybody. They do have a small menu. It's mostly just fajitas and enchiladas, but what they do very well. Guacamole, chips, that kind of thing. If you go on the weekends, be prepared to wait in line. They pack them in there during the week, and I don't know that it's open on for lunch. I don't know. It's definitely a lunch and dinner place. No breakfast.
Hop aboard.
Woo-hoo. They also have a beautiful patio. So when the weather's good, they can accommodate people on the patio. I mean, it's a huge patio. It looks like a Mexican garden. It's just beautiful. Beware of mosquitoes, though, sometimes during the year.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Some lunch.
Lunch. Einstein, what's a turkey? What's a turkey? What's sweet potatoes? Waving. Good boy.
Wait till they come see me.
What do you want?
Be quiet.
Shh.
Be quiet.
Shh. Be quiet. What's a turkey? No, that's a telephone. What's a turkey? Yeah. Einstein. Whatever. Whatever. Let's do some counting. You do some counting? 1, 2, 3, or tree, 4, 5, 6, salad, 8, 10, sometimes 9, sweet potato, peekaboo. Okay, I'll be back.
What are you cooking?
You want to do some cooking? What are we going to cook?
Get you some lunch.
Okay, broccoli, corn,
Sweet
corn, sweet potatoes. You can say sweet potatoes.
Nurses.
Potatoes. Potatoes.
Let's go in here.
Go where?
Einstein. What color? Where's I? Where's I? Dan Cravey. Oops.
Whoops. Good boy. Sweet potatoes.
Sweet. Not the board. Get your corn. It's good. It's corn. Where's the money?
Where's the money?
Peekaboo.
Thank you, Christine, for the
Bye-bye.
stars.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Where are you going?
Sorry.
Whatever. Einstein, you awesome? Awesome bird. Yeah.
Sweet
Sweet potatoes.
cantaloupe.
Mmm.
It's good.
You had some
Get
today.
you some corn.
Corn.
Wanna eat? Look at that. Wait a minute. Here. Want this one? Some water. What's up? It's good. Come and eat. Here you go.
Thank you for the super,
Bye-bye.
Raven.
Where's I? Got cool. Come here. Let's go see Joe. Pop corn.
Woo-hoo! Time to move the camera. But he's not going to stay there. Oh, thank you for the
Bye-bye.
super, Dr. Sheila.
No more.
Good waving. Einstein,
Sweet.
do you want Mexican food or pizza? Pizza
Sweet.
or taco?
Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe. Okay.
Sweet corn.
Sweet corn. Okay. He doesn't know how to say taco. He knows pepper. How about pepper? See if I can find pepper. You have a pepper, don't you? There he is. I found him. Here he is. Pepper. Pepper. Oops. He doesn't stand up, but he's cute. Pepper. Anne Marie, he loves Mexican food. He likes rice, beans, nachos, tortilla chips, tortillas. What else? Of course, the cheese. Yeah, he likes anything. Well, if it's the spicier, the better. Although I don't fall in that category. Jeff likes spicy things. I like things that are flavorful with spice. I don't like things that will burn your mouth out. Woo, woo. Food should be a good experience, not a hurtful experience. What are you doing? Grace Kim, thanks for joining us. I believe you're new. Einstein, we've lost count of how many words Einstein can say, but what we do have is on his website, einsteinparrot.com, we have a long list of his words and his sayings, and I've made them into ringtones, MP3 files and M4R files for if you have iPhone.
Bye-bye.
You can download them. They're all free. Or you can just sit there and listen to them all day.
Oh, come see me.
Billy, that's right. They cannot have guacamole. They cannot have avocado. That's exactly right.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Einstein, I'll step in here again, see what you have to say. Eva, thank you for your donation, your monthly donation to the Oasis. I'm sure it'll go smoothly. If not, let me know and I'll give you a phone number you can contact. Actually, I think the phone number is on the website. Just call the business office. But anyway.
Bye-bye. Have some lunch? You hungry? Let's go eat. Come on. Oops. Let's go eat some corn. Oops. Here. Some water. And your corn.
Eat your corn.
Mango.
Mango. Mango. Mangoes are good.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Mango.
Mango.
Corn. Mango.
Mango.
Corn.
You hungry?
Mango. Cantaloupe. Sweet corn.
You're a good parrot.
Mango.
Thank you for the super, Sheila. Grace Kim asked, does his feathers grow? Yes, they constantly grow feathers. They go through what they call a molt, where the old one falls out and a new one grows in, just like our hair. But the feathers grow in like on these straw-like things that they preen the keratin off of, like our fingernails. Anyway, you're probably wondering about why his chest has no feathers. Well, that's because he's a feather picker and he has picked them all off. And you can learn more about his feather issues. Feather picking is relatively common with African gray parrots, also cockatoos and some macaws. Really, almost any captive parrot can develop feather picking issues. And they don't know why it develops. It just does. But I highly recommend that if your parrot is picking its feathers, take it to an avian veterinarian for blood work. That's the first thing you should do. Sometimes it is medical. If it's not medical, that's probably behavioral. Could also be diet related. So you need to go take your parrot to a specialist, a certified avian veterinarian. On my website, I have information about Einstein's feather picking. I'll put the link Well, it's on einsteinparrot.com, but there's also a direct link to a blog post. I'll put that here in the chat right now. There you go, and I'll do it on Facebook as well. Okay, this is weird. Hang on. Okay, I need your help. Facebook people. I ran into this problem the other day too. I'm gonna know why I don't get a keyboard on Facebook. Let me. Okay, see this side of the thing? There's no key. There's a place for me to do comments, and my cursor's there. But look here. I don't want stickers. I want a keyboard. So where's my keyboard? I don't. That thing doesn't work. The plus sign over here. That just does that. So anyway, got it. I had to hit the emoji thing, and that made it come up. Okay. Gosh, never happened before. Okay, I just posted the link on Facebook. Oh, Nancy Rogers wants to know what's Einstein's favorite food. I get that question a lot. And honestly, I have to say, it's anything we're eating. He begs, he's the biggest mooch. If we're eating it, he wants it. Of course, we give him some, but only bird-sized bites. And also if it's healthy for parrots. Like we wouldn't give him chocolate, we wouldn't give him guacamole, we wouldn't give him anything that would hurt him. So, even if we're having steak or chicken or pork, we will give him just a tiny bite. And by that, I mean a size about the tip of your little finger, okay? Where your nail, like say your little fingernail, that size bite. Nothing too salty, nothing sweet. Sugar and salt's not good for parrots. Not good for us either, but we eat it. No coffee. There's a big list. Again, go to my website. In the frequently asked questions, I think there's a list. I also have a kitchen section where I talk about what Einstein eats. Okay, Einstein has pretty much called it a day. He's not talking and he's kind of going to sleep. Let me go in the closet, see if he's going to talk again. Gonna do any more talking, Einstein? No, he's not going to talk anymore. Gloria, thank you for the compliment. She says, Marcia, you're so smart. No, I'm not smart. I've just had, a parrot for 28 years, and over the course of time, you read things and you learn things, and I just pass them along. You never stop reading and learning when you own a parrot. There's always new stuff coming out. There's always new information. Parrots are not the easiest pet to have. I can say that for sure. They require a lot of time, a lot of attention. I often tell people it's like having a 2-year-old for the rest of your life with a can opener on its face. Grace Kim, yes, indeed. He does eat vegetables. He eats everything he talks about and then some. Carrots, apples, sweet potatoes, corn, white potatoes, only cooked white potatoes. Do not give your parrot raw white potatoes. They can have raw sweet potatoes. Pumpkin season's coming up. He loves pumpkin, raw pumpkin, seeds. Oh man, they can eat so many vegetables. All leafy greens are good. Broccoli, like I said, sweet potato. Grace Kim, yes, he can eat fruit. All fruits, though, in moderation. You don't want them to go overboard. Einstein eats blueberries, cantaloupe, strawberries if they're the right ripeness. Grapes, apples, peaches, nectarines, mangoes. And you don't want to give them like the whole mango or the whole bunch of grapes. You just want to give them, again, pinky size, okay? That pinky size bits. Depends on the size of your parrot. Now, Einstein, I'd give him one whole grape. I'd give him a piece of mango and a piece of cantaloupe about the size of my thumb. So just, use your common sense. All in relation to their body size. And they're not going to eat all of it. Usually they won't eat all of it. They'll eat some and throw the rest on the floor. And then you've got to clean that up. They are very messy, very wasteful eaters. So if you got a problem with people wasting food, well, you don't need a parrot because they waste a lot of food. Max says Tico gets multiple grapes. How many grapes do you give Tico in a day? I might give Einstein 2 or 3, but that's about it. Grace Kim, yes, go to my website. There's a kitchen section, einsteinparrot.com. Click on the kitchen, and you'll see lots of information, recipes that I make for Einstein. Lots of information about the kinds of foods he eats. He also eats cooked grains and beans. I make something for him called grain bake, which contains a lot of good healthy grains. Okay, Max said 2 to 3. 2 to 3 grapes a day. Raven, yes, Einstein will only eat the juicy part of the grape. He'll not eat the peels. Peels go on the floor. That goes for corn and blueberries too. They don't eat the peeling. Yeah, Raven, Einstein eats quinoa. Quinoa is a good source of protein. Also loves chickpeas. That's another thing. I've discovered chickpea pasta. You'll need to check it out at your grocery store. It just contains only chickpeas and a few other ingredients that are harmless to parrots, but I can't remember what they are right now. It just things that keeps it all together. But Einstein loves chickpeas, and so I bought this chickpea pasta, and he loves it, and it's very high in protein. If y'all want, I can go get the box. I'm running short. It's almost time for us to say goodbye, but Einstein is blinking, Max says. Yeah, Einstein's fallen asleep is what Einstein's doing. Let me run and get that real quick to show y'all. Okay. This is the pasta. It's called Bonza. Bonza rotini made from chickpeas. See there? And 20 grams of protein, 8 grams of fiber. And what's in it is chickpeas, pea starch, tapioca, and xanthan gum. And that's all okay. There's nothing wrong with those ingredients. So he loves it. And you just cook it. You boil it and then you drain it. You cook it for about 6 to 8 minutes. I found that to be a little bit too long. I cooked mine a shorter period of time to make it a little bit more al dente. And so then he liked that so much, I bought the rice, Bonza rice made from chickpeas, and he loves that too. I just cook up a little batch of this stuff and keep it in the refrigerator. Keeps for about a week. This has the same ingredients, and it's just little rice kernels. Looks like brown rice, and it tastes good. I like it. This has 9 grams of protein and 5 grams of fiber. And the only thing with this, it says to cook it 6 to 8 minutes, 6 to 7 minutes. It does foam a lot too, but do not cook it that long. I cook it for like 3 minutes. It gets gunky if you cook it for longer. Just test it, and if you undercook it, that's going to be okay too. And then drain it. It will not cook up like rice. You know how rice absorbs all the water? It will not cook like rice. So anyway, if you find that in your stores, check it out. You may have to go to a specialty store to get it. I found these at my Sprouts store, which is kind of it's not like Whole Foods, but it's kind of like Whole Foods. And you can get it on Amazon too, but I think you're going to pay more. So anyway, check it out. That's my tip for the day. Okay, let me just check the comments real quick and Einstein's just hanging out, resting. Okay, everybody. It was really good chatting with you all. Einstein enjoyed chatting with you all. I hope you all enjoyed Einstein. If you're new here and you're still with us, please consider subscribing on YouTube or following on Facebook. I had a person on Facebook contact me this week and says, "I never see your videos. I'm upset because you never send me videos." I post videos every day, at least a reel or a short on these platforms every day. I don't send the videos. The algorithm sends the videos to you. The only way you're going to be able to get in the algorithm to send you the videos is to share, follow, subscribe. Sometimes following and subscribing doesn't even do it. You have to interact with the video or the picture or whatever I post. Whatever you see of Einstein, if you don't have anything to say, just post an emoji. Just put an emoji in the comments. If you don't want to do that, hit the little thumbs up or the heart button or the laugh button. Just click something to let the algorithm know that you like that video. So it's not my fault. We want you to see Einstein's videos, but the algorithm is only going to serve content to people who want it. Okay, so okay. All right. Well, listen, y'all be good. Have a great week. We will be back here on Tuesday. Okay. No live stream tomorrow. Okay. Y'all be good. Okay. Einstein, you can say bye-bye now. Thank you, everybody. Usually when I say thank you, he'll say bye-bye, but for some reason. Okay. Can you wave? Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. See y'all Tuesday.